Because of everything from kids' books through Hollywood, the general view of dinosaurs is based on the fossil record of Western North America during a fairly short period of geological time. But other parts of the world look very different.
With funding from Griffin Catalyst, world-renowned paleontologist Peter Makowiecki and an international team of explorers are investigating a literal age-old question. What did the world's southern hemisphere look like 100 million years ago?
And as you can see, we've actually found some. We have a leg bone here.
Even though it's today the edge of the Kalahari Desert, back then this was wet and warm and covered by forests. These trees had fruits that we can imagine dinosaurs were probably feeding on. Climatically, it's a warmer period and sea levels are very high.
Makowiecki is in South Africa's Northern Cape, investigating the Late Cretaceous Period, also known as the last age of the dinosaurs.
A lot of people are familiar with the Late Cretaceous Period because it's when dinosaurs like T-Rex and Triceratops lived in the Northern Hemisphere. However, we, for example, have very little Late Cretaceous in any of sub-Saharan Africa, and that makes it a big blank on the map. When you're digging into the past, you get a very strong sense of how much the environments and plants and animals that inhabit a place have changed over time. We're dealing with a part of the world where we really have no record. Of course, it's wonderful if you can find a complete skeleton like the one behind me, but perhaps more important is to be able to find remains, fossils of a whole ecosystem.
The first phase of Makowiecki's expedition has already yielded exciting results. Not only has his team discovered a new bipedal plant-eating dinosaur, but they have begun to unravel the mysteries of how all life in this part of the world adapted through the millennia.
We're now up to 4 different sites where we're finding fossil plants and fishes, expanding well beyond what we had hoped to find on this trip.
I'm very grateful to Griffin Catalyst to be willing to take the risk on a pioneering project. That sense of awe that comes with exploration, that fascination with expanding our horizons, expanding our knowledge, I think that's one of the really strong lessons that we can bring to the public from a project like this.